In this third episode of Baldur's Gate 3, the player speedruns back to the Mind Flayer, and Gandalf does what he should have done in the first place. The party moves on and meets a human stuck inside a magic portal. Gandalf uses magic to free the human, and out of the portal comes Gale the wizard. Gale is also another scam victim and thus joins the party in search of a cure for his male imperich problem. The player gave the evocation subclass for no particular reason. The party also finds Lae'zel trapped by two people. Lae'zel was being a total dick, but Gandalf easily tricked her captors into leaving her alone. Gandalf breaks the cage and frees Lae'zel. She explains that villages with her kind has a way to purify the impending scam baby out of the whole party, and that there is a Githyanki village nearby. Naturally, the player, who doesn't care about the well-being of these bunch of misfits, made Gandalf start exploring for side quests instead of finding the village. The party runs into looters, who were ready to fight, but Gandalf tricks them too, scaring them to run off. They continue on to enter the ruins the looters were in, and discover a trap waiting for them, so the player decides to long rest for the first time. This is Delitro's first time ever seeing the characters in more casual clothes, and he greatly appreciates the effort in making more clothes for everyone. Gandalf continues on and the looters spot the party, but Gandalf also spots a suspicious lever right before the battle starts. The player also noticed an AI quirk regarding sleeping enemies. If an enemy falls asleep, other AI enemies will prioritize shoving the sleeping enemy awake, usually at the cost of their actions, and putting them out of position. That meant that by putting one person to sleep, two enemies end up losing turns. And thus poor Andorn here was put to sleep every turn, while his teammates move out of position to wake him up. With the enemy team split in half, Astarion closed the door. This locks out the two enemy archers out of the fight. Shadowheart one-shots the mage that ran out of position. And Gandalf puts Andorn to sleep for the third time, and forcing another enemy unit to shove up his fist up Andorn's backside. Andorn is put to sleep again for the fourth time, and again another enemy wastes their turn waking him up. He is put again to sleep for the fifth time. But this time, Shadowheart kills one enemy and Gale lands a critical hit on the last one. By the time Andorn wakes up, all his friends are dead. And so is he. With everyone outside the door dead, Gandalf opens the door and cleans up the last two enemies without much difficulty. They then proceeded deeper into the crypt that looters wanted to get into. Unfortunately, Astarion failed to open the door with the last lockpick, so the party also can't go deeper and have to turn back and do the main quest.